Hi all. Today I want to talk about the subject of presence. What is presence? Presence is being here in your stillness. If you don't know what stillness is, it is a very easy concept, and I do have a video about stillness. The video is called What is Stillness? So, to kind of just really briefly, stillness is having this here, not projected outwards. Stillness doesn't mean not moving. It means you are here and you're not like, gotta get, to my next outcomes. No, you're just here. That doesn't mean that you don't have plans, you don't have ideas, you don't have goals. It means you have goals, you have ideas, but you're here. The presence is within you. What I call source, God, stillness, whatever you want, the divine spark, whatever you want to call it, it's right here. So presence, what is presence? It's being right here, providing it for yourself, providing it for another. I feel like presence is underutilized by almost everybody, and it is the most hottest commodity that nobody knows they need. How would you know that you need something when you don't know you need it until you know you need it? I don't know if that makes sense, but what can heal a heart? What can still chaos? Stillness, presence, being there, being here, being there for somebody, for yourself. It's not hurrying to get to an outcome. It's sitting with what is. Most of the time when somebody's having an issue, if they're having a meltdown, what they need is presence. Not presence in let me help you, this is how I can help you, this is what you need, listen to me. No, that's not presence. That's fixing. Fixing doesn't fix. Fixing, oh, please hear me, serves the person that is attempting the fixing. And this is not to offend anybody, this is just, speaking what is. The person that's doing the fixing, it's look what I could do, look at my worth. They're showing themselves and they're showing the individual they're fixing their value. I'm not saying there's anything malicious behind it at all. What I'm saying is, for the most harmonious, the most whole outcome, presence is needed. You're absolutely free, obviously, to ask what they need, because you can't, I'm sorry, you can't know what the person needs. If you think you know, you're projecting. It's what you would like if this was happening to you. It's what you think that the person needs. That's projection. That's not presence. Presence is, I'm right here. I see you freaking out. I see this, that, and the other, but I'm right here with you. Your heart is not alone. That's what presence is. And that in itself is the most healing thing. I don't think there's much more that a person can give. I mean, obviously we could start naming things, but I don't think there's anything more important than presence. And I think that's what all of us are starving for for others and for ourselves to be present with ourselves. That is the healing. And I hope with the passion I feel inside about this topic, I hope it's heard by the collective, one person at a time, and not just through this video. When another person in their presence hears a concept like this, you know, the 100 monkey effect kind of thing, to me is the simplest thing, but the most dramatic in its effects. You know, and the word compassion comes to mind. I've described compassion. I used to do a podcast. Technically, it's still around, but I described what compassion was to me, how I defined compassion, and it was along the lines of, you know, forget definitions. What is truth? What is the truth? The truth is always within you. To me, compassion is, my heart is here with your heart. What does the heart do when it's with another heart? Ask yourself this. So the compassion is in the presence. Yeah. The most valuable thing we could do for one another, and the most absent thing that is in our world, is presence. What hurts the most? There is nobody present for us. Like, truly, what is the most hurtful thing to a human? There is nobody present for them, not including not themselves, not even themselves. We're conditioned. We need to be productive. We can't just be in stillness, as in, you know, keep moving, keep producing. Presence. Presence. That is the ultimate present to ourselves, to others. Presence. Everything's so loud, everything's chaotic, everything's just noise. It's everything just people just fighting over nothing. No thing. They're fighting over no thing. No thing is important. What's important? Your heart, right here, right now. Give it to yourself. You know, don't even rush out, you know, try to be present for others. For yourself first. As I'm sure you've heard, you gotta fill your cup first to be able to fill another's cup. It is very true. If you share from depletion, what you're sharing is not the wholeness. You're also emptying yourself out, no longer able to pour, continue to pour. You know what I mean? Depletion, right? Fill your cup first. Fulfill those immediate needs, like presence for yourself. Learn stillness. It requires nothing. I mean, I guess work needs to be done to be able to really be present with yourself, to sit there with yourself, to just be here. Not there, not there, but here. Okay. And well, I give you the present of understanding presence. please share your presence with yourself first, of course. And when you're ready, and when it is time, not what's the words? You know, don't just like, I'm gonna do presents everywhere and people are gonna see it. People are not gonna see it. People are not like, don't have any expectations. That's very important in anything you do. Don't have any expectations. You're going to be disappointed. You're doing this for yourself, okay? Number one, yourself. To make change in the world, you have to take care of yourself first. Give yourself the presents. And if somebody comes to you, they're asking for your presence. What you provide is presence. If they want advice, and you have advice to give advice. There's nothing better than presence. In the world we live in, where we're all alone, even people that are surrounded by people, surrounded by family, you know what I mean. Until we shift a bunch of stuff within ourselves, we're going to feel lonely. Solution? Presence. It starts with you. Okay. All right.